So a couple of days ago I did a video titled 5 powers that Boruto might get. By the way, I'm gonna do the same thing for Sarda in the near future, so stay tuned for that. And the feedback was great, thank you for that. And a couple of people asked me, do I think that Boruto will get the Sage Mode eventually at some point in his life? And today I've got the answer for you, and I think he is gonna get it. Anyway, let's get into the intro, and after that, let's start the discussion. If you haven't seen that video, I basically, like the video in which I talked about his potential powers, I said that I think that he is going to get the Toad Summoning. Now, if you disagree with it, it's okay. It's just a prediction. He might not get it. And that's why people ask me if I think he's going to get the Sage Mode. And whatever type of summoning he gets, he is going to get Sage Mode. I'm pretty sure of it. Don't forget that there's this Sage Mode that is pretty, unique Hashirama Sage Mode, basically a Sage Mode we know nothing about because, hey, Kishimoto decided not to explain it. But I'm gonna tell you why. Naruto and Sasuke in the 4th grade Shinobi War, they fought against pretty strong opponents. You can agree with me, right? And both Obito and Madara at one point were immune to ninjutsu, basically. And okay, the war finished and all that. I mean, they were defeated, Madara was defeated, by Zetsu, whatever. And after that, they fought Kaguya. Kaguya was also immune to ninjutsu, basically. And okay, at this point, they defeated Kaguya, Naruto and Sasuke can relax, basically. But after some time, Momoshiki and Kinshiki appear, and also they are immune to ninjutsu. I mean, I want to rephrase myself here. Yes, they could technically be hit by ninjutsu, but Momoshiki can absorb ninjutsu with one hand and then use that same technique against you, and he would just make that technique even stronger. And Kinshiki was also able to resist any ninjutsu attacks. What I'm trying to say here, opponents are getting very strong. And at this point, if I was Naruto, I would come to my son and I would tell him, listen, I fought against Obito, against Madara, against Kaguya, against Momoshiki and Kinshiki. Ninjutsu didn't work against them. No matter how strong you become, I am gonna teach you the Toad Summoning, and then you're gonna get the Sage Mode while, training there. Let me just say one more thing. We still haven't seen the 3rd Otsutsuki member. So I think he's gonna appear because everything that is mentioned in Naruto is mentioned for a reason. Madara was mentioned by Kurama. Also, we had his statue at the Valley of the End. And eventually he appeared. I remember when the Sage of the Six Paths was mentioned for the first time, I simply knew that we were gonna see him eventually. And I knew the same thing about Kaguya. That's how Kishimoto likes to do things. And of course, Kishimoto isn't writing Boruto directly, but he is supervising it. And I'm sure he's, introducing some new ideas. So as I said, that 3rd Otsutsuki member is definitely going to be introduced. And not to mention that in Boruto, I can't remember the exact episode, but I think it was episode 15, but I am gonna, provide you with some proof on the screen. Look at this. Momoshiki and Kinshiki basically told that this has to be reported to the gods. Now, obviously, we have a little S at the end of the word God, meaning that it's plural, meaning that there are minimum, I'm just saying minimum 2 more Otsutsuki members, and something tells me that it's more than 2. My apologies, guys. I thought Kinshiki said gods, but he actually said this must be reported to the clan. Anyway, it still comes down to the same thing. Multiple people are there. So, and the fact that he said clan makes me think that there are many Otsutsuki members who are even stronger than them, because they are the ones who have to report this. Anyway, let's continue with the video. And logically speaking, villains are going to be, stronger in Boruto than in Naruto. Obviously, so far in the anime, we got Sumire, we got Shin Uchiha, and Shizuma. I know I know it's really bad. But in the future, the villains are gonna get, you know, much stronger. Obviously, we have the Car organization from the manga. I'm not gonna talk about them too much now because some people don't read the manga. But there will be more Otsutsuki members coming to the Earth. I'm 100% sure of it. Because if they're not gonna appear, who's gonna appear? Who's gonna be the next, you know, big villain? Who's gonna be? Because Kaguya is the strongest character we got in the Naruto franchise so far, and the greatest villain of Boruto needs to surpass Kaguya, let's be honest. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be somebody from the Otsutsuki clan, and if our main protagonist is unable to touch the Otsutsuki member, what's the point? Now, of course, don't worry, I didn't forget, he has the curse mark / seal on his arm, and he has the Jogen. We don't know the abilities of the Jogen, nor do we know the abilities of the curse mark, since, you know, this curse mark or seal, whatever, was given to him by Momoshiki. It's probably going to grant him some awesome abilities, and Jogen is probably going to be very overpowered. But still, you gotta be able to damage your opponent with some technique. No matter how many Rasengans or Jutsus he learns, if he can't add natural energy to it, he's going to be unable to damage any Otsutsuki member, and Otsutsukis will fucking come. I'm pretty sure of it. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Again, the point of this video isn't if he's going to get the Toad Sage mode or some other Sage mode. It's just about getting Sage mode and being able to use Senjutsu, which was my point. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. Smash the like button if you stayed this far, and if you're new to this channel and if you're into Boruto, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the Sarda video that I told you about at the start of this video. That was your boy Hokage, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.